Hey everyone, and today I'm going to be making a game in 30 minutes, but be warned, it's so bad that I'm not even uploading it to itch.io, so don't expect anything too crazy. The first step in making a game is to come up with an idea, because you can't make a game without an idea for a game. My first idea was to have a platformer game where instead of jumping you have a jetpack to fly around, and it has very limited fuel, so you have to collect fuel tanks to reach higher areas. So once I had an idea, I had to actually start creating a player. So the player was relatively simple to create, but I spent forever fiddling around with the movement because it just didn't feel right, and I finally got it to something that felt good. Now, to keep them from having almost no fuel the entire level, I added fuel tanks, which were really simple to create. Basically, they detect when a player enters the area, and when they do, they'll give that player 50 more fuel, which is the default amount of fuel. Obviously, there's no point in a game without a challenge, and the challenge shouldn't just be running out of fuel, so I added spike things that aren't spiked. They're basically just blocks that look identical to the player but will kill them, and if you die, you have to completely restart the really ultra-short level. Basically, the way I did this is I detected if the player enters that area, and if they do, I just change back to the level that you're already on. It's stupid, but it works. The next step is to add a goal in the UN screen. The UN screen is a boring screen with a dark gray background and uncentered, low-resolution, big white sans-serif text that says "You win," and the goal is a big green block. But it works, so it's fine. I finished off by creating a really short, not too hard, but not too easy level, and it's basically the main challenge is knowing where the fuel tanks are. It's not very good, and the playtime of the game is probably 1 to 2 minutes, but it was made really hard to do this because the whole time Flying Zucchini was yelling at me for using the Godot icon as my tile set. Because of this, I didn't have time to change the tile sets. Great job, Flying Zucchini. On screen, you can see the gameplay of the one level in the game. It's not a good game. Scrap that, it's a bad game. And if you want to keep your sanity, you should probably just look away right now because it looks really, really bad. To not get arrested, I'm going to avoid putting it on itch, so this is all the gameplay you're ever going to see. Enjoy it while you can. That's it for this terrible video. If you somehow managed to enjoy it, please subscribe.